So, season 3 of DanMachi is here. I'm excited. I am, in fact, super psyched. DanMachi is a fantastically beautiful series. It has it all. It has a really good story. The soundtrack is on point. Animation is stunning, and above all, it definitely has a bunch of waifu, which we like. So I'm here today to tell you of all of the waifu this series has to offer, whom stands above the rest. And in fact, I've actually teamed up with two other AniTubers to do this. So we have Espiritu, who will be, talking to us about why he thinks Freya is best girl. And then we've got Sasbekt, who will be backing the corner of Ein's Valen... what's her name? I'm here to tell you guys why Hestia is Bestia. We all know it. You love to see it. I am, in fact, a fan. That was really bad, wasn't it? Let's just roll intro and we'll get into the video. So, looking at Hestia, she is a goddess, a deity, and we love our deities. It's a good trait in a waifu, I think. And of course, as we know, she is the head of the Hestia Familia, though at the beginning of the series, nothing really to brag about, but as the series has progressed, people have started to back Best Girl here, so awesome sauce. You love to see it. Now, when we're talking about waifu, when you choose who it is Best Girl, as shallow as it sounds, one of the traits that you in fact are looking at is, their overall appearance. And in terms of Hestia, freaking nailed it. She is a beautiful, young, lolly-like-esque thing. She is petite. She has a youthful, appearance for, a goddess. She must be all of the years old and looks fantastic for that. She has those beautiful, stunning blue eyes that, display every sort of emotion, be it, cute, funny, intense, lovingly. Is that a word? And of course, she's got that long, luscious black hair as well that reaches down to her ankles, worn in the twin tails, I may add, which, as you know, I am a fan of a certain black-haired beauty that wears her hair in the twin tails. But we're not going to go there today. We're not going to go there today. Now, when it comes to the overall appearance and whatnot, anime girls tend to have one specific feature. And when it comes to Hestia, I'm sure when we all first met her, even now, there is one thing that we think about when Hestia comes to mind, and that is the giant opai, let's say. Hestia has a very petite figure, like I said, about 4'7", which, further emphasizes the large assets that she carries around and flaunts for all the good reasons. One thing I'm not sure on, however, is do we have the measurements for Hestia? Let's do a quick Google search for that. Right, Google. Right, so we found something fantastic. Now, this isn't official 3 sizes for Hestia, but some kind, beautiful person of culture has done the math. They have done the science, and this is, all around her height that we mentioned mere seconds ago. So, the estimated measurements for Hestia is that her bust is around 85, then her waist is 52, and then she's got some cracking hips there at 85, all in centimeters, I may add. So, not official, but I love that someone's gone that far, and they are also someone that is of culture. Now, another thing when it comes to Hestia's giant bust is, of course, the famous part of her attire, and which is the blue ribbon, the science behind it, the physics behind it. How does it work? There is no other girl in the anime world, to my knowledge, that would be able to pull off the bust ribbon. That itself is impressive. It's a trait, and it is something that, let's face it, is rather sexy. So she has that going for her. Now, in terms of her appearance, in terms of her attire, Hestia does don a very nice, it's like a little white mini dress kind of thing. So it's very open at the front, so it shows off those beautiful opai. And she's also got the mini skirt. So Hestia is not just bust. She's not all bust, but she's also thigh as well. And in the, I don't know if there is a grade or a rank for thighs, but I'll I'll grade it a solid noise. But we have seen her in some other attire as well that is rather flattering to Hestia's figure, and you know, adds to her noise. You know, we've seen her in some like evening wear. There was that episode where, you know, they were all in that dungeon, and I think it was an OVA where they found like a hot spring, and you know, she had to make a makeshift bikini because malfunctions, which was good episode. So we've gone over the appearance, we've established that, you know, Hestia is a bit of a hottie. So to back this up, she also has some fantastic personality traits to back this up as well. So Hestia for me is a girl that just does every emotion, and she does it so well. She's got the cute and very innocent side, and that in itself is something for me, and I'm sure many other weebs out there, that is a very charming trait. Now, she also has the complete flip side and the complete opposite of this, where she has that more fiery, more intense, more aggressive side. Now, we've mainly seen this, you know, when it comes to like the other goddesses making fun of her height. But it is something, again, for me, which gives her, you know, a bit more life, a bit more character, a bit more, you know, she's not plain old Irons, really. Sorry, Irons. But as well as that, you know, Hestia is very kind of hard. You know, if you think about the characters in this series, you know, for me, Hestia is probably the one with like I said kindness of heart. Bell, of course, has many other, well, I say many other love interests. He's definitely got some sort of harem situation going on, but he, as we know, his heart lies, you know, with Irons. Hestia knows this, but Hestia obviously, she wants the Bellman, you know. So though she is jealous of this and wishes that Bell's eyes were on her, and she wants more, she kind of wants to keep their connection, you know, to themselves. She doesn't really want him to be too connected, but at the same time, she does let him kind of, you know, go on these feelings, so to speak, because Bell has this really strange power where, you know, the more he loves, the greater he becomes, which, you know, is, you know, it's anime. But Hestia has this kind of motherly side to her, you know, when it comes to her familia and whatnot. She will go the extra mile. She's a bit of a klutz when it comes to things, but at the bottom of all of this, you know, she means well. She does mean well. And of course, I have mentioned Bell now, so this is a perfect example of seeing, you know, Hestia as best girl, as a waifu in work. This guy's been out adventuring, so yeah, put yourself in Bell's shoes. So you have been out, you've been adventuring, you've been leveling up, you know, been bringing home that cash. You come home and there is like food waiting for you. A girl that wants your embrace, a girl that has missed you all day and wants to just, you know, make you feel at ease, make you feel comfortable, make you I guess naughty things. I would go as far as saying that's an attractive trait, but I think it's deeper than that. I think the emotion goes further than that. To have someone that is willing to go that far for you is something that is just, you know, there's almost no words for it. We've seen how far Hestia will go for Bell, and, you know, don't we all want that in our lives? Which is just amazing, you know, it's beautiful to see. You've also got that side of her as well, that, you know, she'll even go into debt for Bell, as we saw. She's in fact taken on 2 jobs just to pay for that Hestia knife, and that's a trait. That's a trait I want to talk to someone about. Now, this one man in particular, I know would be absolutely perfect for this video and would drop some knowledge to us on Hestia and why she is best girl, and why in fact she is his waifu. And I wonder if he'll do this actually. Let's see.
Here's the thing, right? I'm doing this collab video. DanMachi season 3 has just literally launched today, so I'm doing a collab.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either. This is literally my plan after this. Okay. So I'm doing this collab with Espiritu and Sasbekt. So they kind of contacted me and said, hey, we're doing this kind of collab thing, are you interested? We're all doing a video on who is best girl from DanMachi and kind of saying our reasons. And they were like, would you like to do Hestia? And I'm like, of course, Hestia is Bestia, right? So I was going through this vid and I was like, I'm going for it, and I was like, you know what? I think I know someone. I think I know the guy that is perfect for this. Here he is, in the light. So basically, I wanted to kind of just get you to just ramble on, give us like your best why Hestia is Bestia kind of thing. But there was one.
Man.
There was one thing, yeah, putting you on the spot here, so it doesn't have to be perfect.
You
I
are.
think. There was one thing.
The last time I talked about Hestia was last year when season 2 came out.
I was just about to pull that up. That was in a waifu Wednesday video as well, wasn't it? Why Hestia is Bestia.
Yes, it was.
I did my research. You know what? There was something I was like while I was researching this topic myself. There was something that I read, and I was like, has this addiction to the waifu, let's go with addiction, contributed to the whole girlfriend buying you a PS5 saga? I've got this theory, right? I was looking into it, and there was like, I was reading up on like Hestia's personality and stuff, and it's like, yeah, she's even gone into debt for the Hestia knife. So I'm like,
oh my gosh, it makes sense as to why I'm with my girlfriend.
Is the PS5 your Hestia knife?
I think it is. That actually makes so much freaking sense. You just blew my mind, actually.
Absolutely blown.
Wow.
Confirmed.
Holy crap. Yeah, no, wow. Wow. My girlfriend's my Hestia. Huh.
Like, I can see all the cosplay ideas running through your head right now.
Hey.
Hey.
Do I like a timer, or do I just like list as much as I can? Like,
you know what? I'm gonna give you a minute. There's a minute.
Okay.
A minute.
A minute is fine.
Since I'm gonna send this over to Dakota, I'm gonna get him to put a timer on the screen as well.
Being the #1 Hestia connoisseur on planet Earth, I'm pretty sure I've got this. Okay.
I've got all the faith in the world in you. This is why I brought you in here. You're gonna strengthen my case. Obviously, like, you can't see on screen right now, but if you've seen one of my videos, you know my background. You know who I stick with as best girl. So I thought, like, I can't do this girl as much justice when we're talking to Hestia. I need to bring in the big guns. And this is why you're here.
Remember, I also didn't really do Hestia justice at the end of my review.
Well, I think you also classed her as a trash waifu as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah, no,
you did the tip.
I recognize trash.
That's why waifus are so brilliant. Like, it's not the love you have for them; it's the abuse you get for liking them and choosing them.
This is true. This is very true.
Evan, my friend, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go.
Now, Hestia is a very useless waifu for various reasons. Like, first of all, she doesn't really do anything except, well, you know, I guess cook for Belle. She doesn't even cook, actually, now that I think about it. All she does is level Belle up. That's literally all she does throughout the show. However, there are still positive traits there. Very few, but I do like the positive traits that she does have. For one, she will go in debt for Belle, which is amazing. I mean, like, why wouldn't you want someone that will go in debt for you? That's incredible. I mean, I'm a gold digger, so that's why I enjoy Hestia. And if you are one too, you should, definitely look into her. She's also really attractive. I mean, she has plenty of assets, as I'm sure. I don't know. I want to keep this video monetized, obviously, so I'm not going to point out which assets. You know what I'm talking about. She inspired the Virgin Killer Sweater. She probably didn't, but that's my theory, okay? I just want to say that Hestia did the Virgin Killer Sweater first. So, maybe that's where it came from. And that's why a lot of people like the Virgin Killer Sweater. And if you do like the Virgin Killer Sweater and you haven't seen Hestia, check out Hestia. It's like she's wearing it all the time, except it's white. And she has these ribbons that go places. Aside from that, Hestia is also not a good fighter. She doesn't fight at all, actually, now that I think about it. She looks good in a swimsuit, though. I realize most of the positives about Hestia are her looks. Wow, this is very sad. She's kind, though. She's very, very kind. She doesn't really, try to aggravate people. And any chance she gets, she's always trying to, be as kind as possible. She definitely is defensive, though. And she's a little bit jealous. Actually, no, she's a lot jealous. She's very, very much jealous. So, I mean, if you like a waifu that is very defensive and protective, Hestia is definitely the girl for you. Wow, how many more seconds do I have?
You went over by 44 seconds. It was so...
Oh, did I? Oh, God.
It was so beautiful. I was looking at it and got... when it got to, 10... I was going to give you, 30 seconds to go. Then I was going to give you a 10, a 9. And I was like, it's beautiful. It was just... I couldn't stop you. I was just like... I was mesmerized. This is why I brought this guy in here. Fantastic. Amazing. I mean, obviously, that's a very short version of pretty much a lot of the points you brought up in your video that you did a year ago for her. A link to that is in the description below, so make sure you go check that out. Obviously, I'll leave your channel link in there, everything in there.
Thank you.
To finish off, shamelessly plug yourself to the people.
Subscribe to Jack and Core.
Wait. That's literally my that is literally my Twitter feed. Literally, still, it's amazing.
No, subscribe to my channel. As he said, link in the description. Or Evanito, EVANIT0, and not O. But thank you.
Absolute legend. Thank you so much for being part of this video. It's been amazing to finally chat to you on kind of.
This is literally the first time we're talking, and you asked me to talk about Hestia. I can't believe you.
The nerve of this guy.
But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about Hestia being Bestia than all the restia. Awesome. Massive thanks to Evan for helping me and jumping on and being part of this video. Do not forget to go check out Espiritu and Sabekt's videos. Link is in the description below. Link to Evan's stuff is there as well. And of course, don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Come hang out with me on Twitch and Discord during the week. And as always, subscribe for more anime content. Till next time, my fellow weebs. Peace!